Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus, and today... Wait, I forgot to say my name was Shep. Well, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus, and today we are going to be playing with the Ruby Savages against what appears to be a stress bounty hunter team from none other than Gonzo. So this is a person that has been around in the channel for a very long time, and it seems they're playing Stress Arbalist, Stress Bounty Hunter, Abomination, which I really don't fancy too much, especially in all the class for the Beast. But we are going to make this work with our funny little Ruby Savages with the Hellion team. So it's fine that they're called Ruby Savages, even though they don't have any oh god. Oh god, I really hate Hellion, I'm regretting this already. But yeah, this team was made by Not Stormy today. It's funny that it's called the Ruby Savages. I'll have to ask him why he decided to name it that. Because it doesn't have any bleeds in them. It could with the Hellion. I just copy-pasted his setup. And oh, that's a wonderful start. Yeah, you can see Gonzo doesn't like it. By the way, we are on the old beach background with the flash on here and the waves, just chilling. I got a tiny bit bored of the background that we had before this, so you know, the Shieldbreaker Nightmare background. It had been quite a few uploads, probably like a week or two of that background. So now we're on to this one, and I do like it too. It's also quite chill, like the other one, arguably more chill, except the colors are a bit brighter, so it will tend to be a tiny bit less chill. So I do have a bit of a problem here. I don't have any guard breaks on this damage team, so thank you, Stormy. It is always wonderful to play with your teams that don't have a single stun. Not even the Crusader brings stun. He brought Inspiring Cry instead for some bizarre reason. But I'm just going to drop Man-at-Arms on this Man-at-Arms. So you might be thinking, Shep, there's an Arbalist. Why don't you kill the Arbalist? Well, I need to kill the bounty hunter. He's really freaking annoying, like exceptionally annoying with these things and with this, and even the Crimson Hook, even the freaking Crimson Hook. So I really need to deal with him, but to deal with him I have to break through this guard. And unfortunately my only way of breaking through the guards is to hit the person that is guarding. And the only abilities that I have that are relatively decent at doing that are Panic Darts, and that's pretty much it. Everyone else kind of sucks. Maybe Zealous isn't too bad, but you know, that's gone now. It is fine. We're just gonna drop Panic Darts, then Man-at-Arms is gonna have to cycle through a lot of his guards to keep that bounty hunter safe, but eventually he will TOT himself down to 0. He has a lot of prot, but it doesn't matter against the might of the Panic Darts. And oh crap, I forgot about the stun. It's a stress team. You don't expect a stress team to be going for finishes. I really should have clicked the stun there. Honestly, really no reason not to. But, you know, such as the way of the Butcher Circus, I guess. I don't think I can miss this anymore, right? Yeah, now it's a guaranteed. Whoa, that's a max roll. 9 to 18 damage. The Hellion's actually OP. Nice. Yeah, look. This is against 10 prots, by the way. Just imagine if they had like a Crusader. Yeah, GG. If they had a Crusader for Bulwark. Oh, no. This would not go well. This would really not go well. They have a lot of plus stress taken on us. I think we just try to counter it a little bit here. Yeah, she is going to be dropping ranging shot all game long. I could do this, but honestly, I'd rather just drop ranging shot, potentially a heal later down the line, just keep adding plus accuracy and removing stress dealt to my side of the team. And even if they bellow here, it will do some stress for sure. I wonder how much it will do to the Musketeer. Yeah, it's still 15. Imagine if it was... Wow, it's so much though. Jesus, those debuffs actually make those fellows crippling. That is a hell of a lot of stress. But it will be okay. I can clear the debuffs with my... Oh god, please don't... Oh... 70% stun res. Yeah. Thankfully I don't get days, but they do get to push. Yeah, as I said, this is going to be incredibly annoying, but... You know, we'll manage. So before we get hit with any Hellions, or rather, any Bellows... I'm just gonna go for this, and the Hellion actually brings the Abomination down to 0 in two hits. That is actually crazy. It is literally 2 hits, a max roll and a crit, and then Abomination is at 0, so now I can actually do something here. Of course my opponent will just heal. They heal for not that much, honestly. I could make something work here. I believe a pick to the face will be enough damage to bring him down to 0. It's a guaranteed chance, actually. It's gonna be... it's not guaranteed. I get bellowed? Yeah, I did. It's worth them. Let's bring him down to 0 and risk a 25 here, potentially. Yeah, just a 25. If they want to guard, then I will shoot the Bounty Hunter and kill the Bounty Hunter, so... yeah, you know, so be it. I still think it's a good idea for them to guard. The Abomination is too valuable to sacrifice to a 25 here, so I will 100% go for the 25, because if I get it, I just win the match. And I don't get it. Unfortunate, but at least it's a Death Door check, right? Yeah, at least it's a Death Door check. And he still has to heal. He's gonna transform here, and then probably heal again with the Arbals or something like that. He wants to transform just so he gets the... no, come on. Why is my Crusader getting hardballed so hard? He'll be fine. Crusader will be fine. I might want to get rid of the debuffs now. Or I might want to give Virtue Chance. There's a lot of horror. I'm gonna die to damage though if I do that. I mean, who has the most horror? They do. Okay, but she has minus stress take and you have plus. So you'll probably stack up first. Let's do this, yeah. Let's do this. I can't hit that Abomination, sadly, but the Crusader cannot really hit position 1 from where he is right now. Now my opponent definitely has to heal, or else Wicked Hack just comes down and ruins their game plan. But they will heal, after which I will just go Wicked Hack again, hopefully do enough damage. Thankfully they don't do enough damage, I highly appreciate it. And I'm just gonna go for a nice Wicked Hack on the Abomination, because they're silly, and then decided not to heal. What? I don't understand it. Why did they go for the stun? Are you that greedy to go for a kill that you actually do something like that? That is actually uncanny. Now they don't have any chance of winning this anymore. It's Jover, guys. It's Jover. The Man at Arms is dying soon. I'm just gonna drop another Panic Darts on him. The Crusader is gonna get healed by my Arbal. Rather, not the Arbals, the Musketeer. For once, I'm not playing an Arbals and I'm actually playing a Musketeer. And after that happens, he's gonna heal for a minimum of 10, which is a very good amount, meaning that to finish him won't get the kill. I can just delay my action. So can they. So if I heal here, potentially they do enough damage with the finish him, then they get to go first. So I'm screwed regardless. Unless I get a crit heal. If I get a crit heal, I might be fine. I do have 15 prot on me. They don't have a lot of plus damage. Yeah, there's no better move. We have to go for the crit. Okay, that's a 12. That's a max roll. Perhaps it's enough to survive. It needs to do less than 11 damage, which I honestly doubt. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. One thing you could do in a situation like this, which not in this specific situation, but in a situation like this, would be to potentially click the Crusader, let the opponent, like if they had their Man-at-Arms action left and he had Retribution, click the Crusader, drop him to that store, suffer 25, and then you heal the next round, so they don't start the round by going finish him, which is a much better kill shot. It's actually guaranteed now. Oh, it isn't. Oh, this doesn't give you Death Blow dealt chance. Really now? That doesn't give you Death Blow dealt chance. Well, that's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. I thought it did. How wrong were you, Shepherd Doggy? I'm actually going to heal here with the Musketeer, and yeah, there's a crit I needed last round, but it's fine. It is fine. It'll do. It'll do. My face when I play Stress BH says Gonzo. Yeah, you know, it'd be what it be. Please don't do enough stress with that. I want to go for a stress heal. Yes, I'm good. I'm good. I want to go for a stress heal before she gets afflicted, and I can prevent all afflictions like this. Don't you dare. Okay, that's perfectly fine. We do this, we clear the horror, and boom, that's 2 afflictions prevented just from the Crusader's Inspiring Cry. So this is kind of an anti-stress team with these abilities. It doesn't do too well into stress apart from having Panic Darts, because the Hellion, if this were not a Bounty Hunter stress team, my Hellion would be useless. Like, completely useless. Imagine a Crusader Flagellant frontline. Flagellant with Pit Fighter's Helm Gauntlet, Crusader with Pit Fighter's Helm, Glorious Standard dropping Bulwark. Both of them have 50 plus prot. Yeah, no, she's tickling. Funnily enough, they decide to keep guarding, which just warrants them an early death, which, I mean, sure, I'll take it. I suppose the Hellion is not a good finisher, mind you, but if you give her Finisher, and you give her Executioner's Halberd, and you give her Wicked Hack, then she's almost as good as a Bounty Hunter. Yeah, almost. Not quite, but very, very close. And that very, very close is all you need. So I'm going to drop this Panic Darts on the Bounty Hunter now, and this must be be over. I don't think the Arbals can do anything on their own. She can try and heal the BH, but the Ruby Savages will still stand stronger. It's the freaking Ruby Savages, man. Oh, this team is so silly. It really is so silly. It kind of worked. The Hellion gets a few more crits than you'd expect with her Wicked Hack. She should still get more. But let's go for match number 2. Alright, and here we go straight into a match number 2. So this time around I told Gonzo to play something a bit more competent. And I told him like, I'll just play WD or whatever. He was like, nah, I don't play those kinds of teams. That's you projecting, Shep. I'm gonna play something a bit more serious. But then he said, oh, I cooked something crazy. And this is what he cooked. And immediately I see prot, fucker. Okay. And characters that I would love to disrupt. Alright, this is gonna be a Higher Man funnel team. I don't have the tools to deal with the Higher Man funnel team. I really don't have the tools to deal with the Higher Man funnel team, unfortunately, but I'll make do with what I have, and what I have is Panic Darts to kill this Man-at-Arms, but I don't want to drop that first, I want to drop this first. We need to get through the Crusader and apply some pressure to him as well. The Plague Doctor is not too important, she will just... Oh, she's also important. Oh, this team can't really... I need to focus all of them down, man! Okay, I think the best thing to do is... Oh, she has Battlefield Medicine, I can't pull her! Oh god, this team is disgusting, I cannot go for a pull and I'm playing a damage team. Alright, Shep, play to your strengths, you have strengths. What strengths are those? I have Cell's Accusation, I don't want it. I have Holy Lance. Okay, 12 damage to the Plague Doctor, that's good. That's good. Perhaps I should have gone Iron Swan on the Plague Doctor, just focus her down like crazy, but I'm not entirely sure. I do have Reach to position for with Iron Swan. I might be able to use it here, I might not. We shall see what happens, but for now, we probably just go for this shot here. If that had been a crit, it would have been really funny, because then the Panic Darts would have been enough to bring her down to 0, and then there would have to be a heal into a shot until she dies. Unfortunately, that's not the case. I might have to just drop a Panic Darts on her here. But at the same time, I want to drop a Panic Darts on everyone. Really, all of them! I want to drop Panic Darts on all of them. I'm going to drop it on the Man-at-Arms though. Yeah, let's drop it on the Man-at-Arms. Let's attrition him down. He's the one with the biggest amount of protection, and he has Rancid Cure-All, but of course it doesn't matter against Panic Darts. You just have way too much duty with this. They're gonna go for the Duelist Advance, of course they're gonna crit. Yeah, why wouldn't they? Hey, can I use my stun on the Crusader to stun their Crusader so they actually don't have one of their heals? That would be really nice, Stormy, you know? That's kind of how teams like this should play. But yeah, I'm complaining a bit too much now, aren't I? Yeah, I'm mostly teasing. The team has its own strengths. I am mostly teasing. I don't dislike it that much, but it feels very weird playing it without the trinkets that you usually would, right? So unfortunately here I'm actually gonna have to go Iron Swan. Unfortunately it's not gonna do enough damage. Oh god, it's so bad. Yeah, it is really bad. No, I'm playing Hellion. And this team, I'm gonna lose to Funnel Higher Man. I hate it. It's disgusting. It really is disgusting. Is a Panic Darts even worth it, or do we just wait? I think we just wait and go for this. Yeah, maybe we can do something with stress here. We do something with stress. I have some blight resistance. Very unlikely for them to even hit me. I mean, not that... no, they have a guaranteed hit chance, but very unlikely for them to blight me. They don't have finisher. It should be okay. Okay, if I drop the Panic Darts here, they're forced to heal because I have finishers and they don't. So it is advantageous for me to actually just go for Panic Darts on the Plague Doctor here, because if they try to go for my Grave Robber, sure they might kill her, but I'm not entirely sure if this even is advantageous. There's another problem. Oh, how the hell did they do that? Oh god, why don't I stun him? Why am I going zealous? Please. 18 heal. Sure. What's the damage with the shot? I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad, but she kind of needs to live here. I really need the Grave Robber to use the Panic Darts on their Man at Arms and stuff with the likes, but 18, that really is the maximum you can get. That's what I've been playing Salak's Prot for like the entire, I don't know how many last couple of weeks, just praying with that the Glorious Time would give me a crit 18 heal. I didn't get a single one. The best thing I got was crit 12. You can get crit 12, you can get crit 14, crit 16, and crit 18, which is just awesome. The crit 18 one, the other ones are trash. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Iron Swan. Let me out. Let me out of this match, please. Let me out. I'm missing a Plague Doctor at 5 dodge. Oh my god. Why does his ability have 90 accuracy? Why does his trinket not have accuracy? I don't get it. I don't get it. You could call it a skill issue, but I don't think you can make Hellion damage work. It's like, it's funny because there's teams that are bad, you know they're bad, but you can make them work. There's teams like this that just do relatively well into like one thing, which is like squishy teams, and do poorly into literally everything else, which is just, you know, the first amount of prot and the first amount of heals, and I really can't do anything. It is really unfortunate, but I feel like I cannot do anything. I'm doing everything I can to beat them, but I really cannot do nothing. I can't do nothing here. Maybe my Panic Darts pressure stacks up and allows me to get a kill. I can go Panic Darts on the higher man, but that's a bit suicidal at this point. I could spread it out a bit further. 2 damage there isn't... Might miss. How? I guess I went this there. What did I go for? I'm gonna go for the Man at Arms. Let's get rid of that Man at Arms. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna get him afflicted with that at the very least. The affliction might go abusive. Okay, irrational. I'll take it. I'll take an irrational. This really is our darkest hour, but we're gonna do what we can to try and win. These are the matches that are fun, right? We do what we can. She's probably going to heal the Man at Arms here. That would be a very wise move. Oh, she doesn't. She goes for my Grave Robber and she gets to 25. As you do. With a crit too, so now my Musketeer's in range of the Grave Shot. Oh man, 2 Hellion vids in a month. I know I shouldn't have done it. I knew I shouldn't have picked Hellion. It is a disaster, it is an absolute disaster. Okay, here's the move. We stun the Crusader now. Okay, we shoot. That's good. We go first now. That is our advantage. We go first, so after they heal, I will drop the Iron Swan. Irrational will pass, or, you know, do something dumb like, what do they have here? Guard the Crusader or something. And after that happens, we will just get the Death Blow. With the Iron Swan, we will get 1 character out, which is the character that is healing the Blights. We still have a lot of Blights left on our Man at Arms, enough to bring them down to 0. So that's very good for us. They're going to drop the Grape Shot here. It's going to hurt a fair bit. Is the riposte down? It is. I'll take advantage of that. The riposte is down. I do have some very decent accuracy on the Zealous with the Writ and the Eagle Eye Talisman, so it's not too shabby. And the Rational hits himself. That's good, but it's not great. And I can't deal with guards. I can't do anything about them. Yeah, sadly Panic Darts is just not fast enough for a damage team. No, not a damage team like this. It's kind of do or die. I suppose at this point she's just going to heal the Man at Arms, and then he's unkillable because he has 60 prot. I guess that the best thing for me to do here is just pray that I get a crit Wicked Hack, which I do. In fact, I do get a crit Wicked Hack with a 65% hit chance on the Iron Man. Oh god, it really sucks. Why not at least 95 on this? Yeah, they get crit to lose advance back. Why not at least 95? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's not like she has an accuracy buff either. You look at Leper. Leper is Hellion but good. It really is. Leper is damage Hellion but actually good, because the Leper, sure, he has his weaknesses, he has some pretty big weaknesses, but he also has strengths, and his strengths are the fact that he has revenge, so he gets to do that permanent extra damage, permanent auto crit. He has very good base damage, so he just, yeah, 22, I can't do much. He's just gonna hit you down, chop you down to 0, and the Hellion tries to do the same thing, but if she gets disrupted, then she can break through, but it's basically as good as a move most of the time. Anyway, she's this character that doesn't know what she wants to do. The Leopard can't help his team, neither can the Hellion, but the Hellion suffers far more than the Leopard does for what she actually does, which is just not that much. It really is not that much. She's supposed to be this reach character I have 3 characters of this story here. This is terrible. She's supposed to be this character with reach. Unlike the Leopard, she has the Iron Swan. But let's be honest, you're not gonna stay in position 1 against most teams. And teams that you are gonna stay in position 1 against are teams like this, in which the Plague Doctor is guarded with 70 prot. There's prot everywhere. You can't do anything, and you can go for your DUT moves, right? Yeah, she has DUT moves. She has tools, but they suck. This has 80 accuracy. Base bleed chance is bad. Bleed is like it's 4/3 with 100% chance. That's the basic for like a harvest, which has more accuracy. The damage mod is not that different. Harvest has more accuracy than this. The cleave harvest that gives Jester finale buffs has more accuracy than that thing does. The Hellion's bleed out dazes herself, can only be used from position 1. So that's already a couple of abilities that can only be used from position 1. It's so saddening. It is so saddening to see her like this. And dazing yourself in a damage team for practically no gain. It just sucks. Like, imagine you have this. Sure, if you go against the squishy, like, I say Abomination with no prot and the Bounty Hunter, sure, Bleed Out might do something, but if you go against the Crusader, then, you know, it's useless. If you go against the Man-at-Arms, it's useless. And these front lines are everywhere. They're literally everywhere. Even against an Abomination, if you go for it, they just heal with their Arbals or something, and then your ability is gone. You're dazed, you're trashed for like a couple turns. This is also your finisher character, supposedly. That's even if it even hits. It has an 80 accuracy base on this ability. That's freaking less than Exsanguinate. You can't even use it from position 2. It's just so sad. But I'm gonna try to heal here. I'm trying to do something. I am praying that... I'm still trying to win this, obviously. I'm always trying to win. Yeah, I'd go Hopeless too if I were you, Hellion. It's been almost 4 years of Witcher Circus. The anniversary is coming up, and she's still as trash as she was day 1. Actually, no. Day 1 she was actually better than the other characters, and because there it goes. There's the heal. I was hoping that Irrational would do something there, but unfortunate. Yeah, she was actually better day 1 than most other characters because before the trinkets come in, she's actually kind of on par. She still kind of sucks, but players didn't know how to do stuff, they didn't know how to guard, they didn't know how to have efficient healing on their teams, so she actually was almost playable. But then as the meta developed, as people started learning a little bit, yeah, it is not possible to play with her. The team that I made a couple days ago, the Iron Triangle, was almost good. So if you want to play Hellion, if you really love Hellion, if you love the cowardly woman that she is, if you want to do something with it, just go Yop. This is a decent ability. That's the only thing that is good in her kit. The only other thing is the fact that she has a melee move that targets 3 enemies. If you use Hemlock, then you can apply Hemlock Blights to 3 enemies at once. It's like, these are the only 2 ways you can play her. The rest of her abilities, the other ones are all trash. Wicked Hack is the only one that's almost good. Or rather, almost decent. Not almost good, almost decent. But anyway, hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers!